A zoo in China has been accused of dyeing dogs and trying to pass them off as pandas.
Okay, now dyeing a dog's okay, but you can't pass them off as...
No.
You can't,
You got to say it's a dog.
I saw a lady the other day with her poodle all dyed up, and it was like, oh my gosh.
That's really big now.
Yeah, it's really big. Fake
I see it. I see it all the time. Pink
golden,
ears and
a
purple head, matching tail.
feet.
Golden doodles, labradoodles. You can make them look like lions relatively easy. Yeah.
Well, these fake pandas at the Taizhou Zoo in Jiangsu province were
that
actually...
also means good morning.
Chow dogs.
Taizhou.
I'm sorry, what now?
They were actually chows, like a chow dog. You've seen chows.
Sure.
Zoo officials reportedly trimmed and dyed the dog's fur to make them look like panda bears.
Aren't all dogs in Korea known as chow?
Visitors were enraged by the deception and accused the zoo of animal cruelty.
There's a picture.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know what? It's not terrible.
Yeah,
it's not bad at all.
Yeah, from a distance. Wow.
You'd think you were looking at a baby panda from a distance.
I don't know how my experience would be enhanced if I met an actual panda, but I...
Because you could actually play with that. That would be
The one
sweet.
we're looking at a photograph. The one that's sitting looks the most like a panda. The one that's standing up, okay, that's a dog.
Right.
Yep.
The one that's in the upright position, but the one that's sitting looks just like a little tiny panda.
I think this is going to be a trend. This is going to eventually...
You think?
They're going to make dogs that look like that, like pandas.
They're online. Someone dyed their dog to look like Tigger, and it is absolutely hilarious.
No way.
And it looks just like Tigger.
But this is a zoo, and they weren't telling people that they were dogs.
No, they weren't.
I mean, they're guilty of this a lot, aren't they? Haven't all these foreign zoos are always trying to pass off some animal as something else? I feel like we get like 5 stories a year.
Hey, I went to the Python exhibit. It was porn star Ron Jeremy.
Wow.
Just poking it through a curtain.
We need a new... We need a new porn star.
Oh, Ron?
Yeah.
Has he left us?
The clock's ticking.
He's bad.
Some issues, yeah.
And apparently, good riddance. Apparently,
He's on support somewhere, I'm sure.
Not a nice guy.
The dragon exhibit. It's a lizard with a guy in a lighter.
Wait a minute. Hang on. Hang on a second.
Hold on.
I'm sorry. What is it, Tom? What is it?
It's a lizard with a guy with a lighter.
No. What is it? What are they trying to? I go to the exhibit. What does it say?
It's a dragon.
It's a dragon exhibit. And
See,
then
I'm skeptical immediately.
Yeah, I'm not thinking, wait a minute.
I want to go see that.
Most people
I know they're
would.
rare. They're
So then
very
I
rare.
get there.
There you go. You walk by the
elephant.
elephant.
Yeah.
You walk by the elephants.
Right.
You walk by the zebras.
Yep. I'm drinking my drink and have some popcorn.
And
Sure.
you think they're buffaloes, they're bison, and then you get to the dragon exhibit. It's just some guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, ping pong. It's time to go light the dragon lizards.
No way we can do that.
That's the guy's name.
I'm skeptical of that, too.
The zoo is in Jiangsu province.
Okay.
Moving right along. The Department of Homeland Security has confirmed the 2025 deadline to get the so-called Real ID.
This is the boy who cried wolf news.
The DHS originally gave a 2020 deadline for Real ID compliance, but pushed it back a year, then another 2 years, then another 2 years, due to backlogged transactions at motor vehicle departments nationwide.
So when is it now? When's the new
Now
one?
the agency says you will not be able to board federally regulated commercial aircraft, enter nuclear power plants,
That's how I had to get mine.
Goes my weekend.
or access certain facilities if your ID documents are not compliant by May 7th of 2025.
But don't worry, you can still vote in Georgia.
Obtaining a real ID will require a visit to your local Department of Motor Vehicles, whose websites will list which documentation you need to verify your identity so you can get
It's
that
not
coveted
easy.
star.
So we have a year.
A year.
Another
Every
year.
You don't have one at Ace?
No.
Good luck.
Always.
Don't help him. Let him try to figure it out
He'll
himself.
figure it out.
Yes.
What's there to figure out here? Because I've had mine for a long time.
Yeah, it's easy. You go to
I
the
don't
website.
know what the deal is. Yeah.
You just have to have a couple of
Hang on. Here we
utility
go.
bills.
Ace
and
has
you're
got an
set.
angle on this and he doesn't have one. Go ahead, Ace.
No, I mean, I can take my passport.
Yeah, you'll
my
be fine.
mortgage,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I didn't think it was a big deal.
It's for most people.
Social Security.
it's
You
not.
have to have your original Social Security card or something else to prove. I had to get a tax return
You
finally.
don't have to have your original.
No, you don't have to have your original.
Well, I have
Social
that anyway.
It took me 3 times to get.
Don't listen to him. He probably got lost the first 2.
No, I was there. Lady next to me Lady next to me was so pissed. String of profanities, screaming at the lady.
Sir, this is an old.
I've
you
lived
have
here
to
in the
do-
United States my whole life. I was born here.
This is an old Navy, ma'am. Can you please leave?
All you do is check the website before you go, and then
That's
you'll
still a
know.
lot.
What?
They
a lot
couldn't have
going
been.
on
They
there.
couldn't have been kinder, and have
you
got
got
me
this,
in and
Ace.
out really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, if you look at that room, there's a poster thing up there with the requirements.
Okay, yeah, you're
I
good.
had to forge a couple documents, but I got it.
All right. Well, who knows what these 2 clowns were up to?
You two.
Yeah, when Laurel and Hardy go to the BMV.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why it's so hard for normal people to go get this done. They got you trying to
we don't
relive
have
college
utility
memories.
bills.
Oh, they got into the juice hut with this fake ID. I never will forget it. You turd.
Remember that Pat and I, we both went,
Yeah, that was a long day.
had to create some documentation.
That would have been
I didn't have utility bills.
a movie, I'm
Of course
sure.
you didn't.
Your stuff goes to a different address.
You used to fake IDs, didn't you?
And there was a time. Hey, so you scored some points earlier today. You've just lost them.
Tom's good.
Good Lord.
So the point is, you need this star ID. They've given you another, year and a half?
They've given you exactly a year, May 7th, 2025. So, yeah,
Okay. And if you don't have it by then,
good luck. They'll move it
I think
again.
I had to get like
I probably will move it again.
a 4th grade art assignment signed by Mrs. Van Duzen, the principal
not
of commercial
true.
school.
It's not true. Everybody listening knows how he is.
They need a photo of your car windows.
Your reputation precedes you. You go through the same thing when you're trying to pick up a takeout order, I'm guessing. So
Yeah.
well, I couldn't understand it. I was over there. Yeah, and then I went through the drive-thru, and I'm trying to get a chicken sandwich, and apparently they moved the drive-thru from where I was sitting. It's a totally different restaurant.
Turned out I was at Nordstrom's.
Did you know Chase Bank doesn't have chicken sandwiches?
Can you believe
We did know that.
what
Yeah.
kind? My God.
Oh, Tommy.
What kind of a
I
bank
went to
are
the
they?
automat. That was the ATM.
I don't know why this is so hard to do.
I'm just telling you, good luck.
I had to go to Panera
They
Bread.
make it impossible.
You make it impossible.
I'm just getting soup and I'm a
Just
Chick-fil-A.
Just to screw me.
So I was trying to get deep dish pizza over there at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, they told me they didn't have it
They
that day.
changed that.
When did they change?
When did they change that? God. You're exhausted.
I'm just saying, it
You were
took me
absolutely
3
exhausted.
trips to get it done.
It's you.
3 bean
No one processes information like you do.
You know how they say people have their own footprint?
Yes.
I'd like to measure the menace footprint that each person has.
Oh, God. He's off the chart.
Off the charts.
Off
No,
the
there are
chart.
certain things
Productivity in businesses he walks into goes down.
And you know,
Pat
there's
was with
nothing, and the thing that drives me nuts, he's got it all. He's got it all, and he will be more than happy to offer you advice about how to try to order
I'm just telling you.
a deep dish pizza at Chick-fil-A. He'll tell you how to do it.
Okay, I had the wrong half of my
we
Social
go.
Security card.
The wrong half.
Yeah.
How do you have the
wrong
wrong
half.
half?
I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
They used
You
to
don't
fold.
have to have.
What does that even mean?
Don't anybody listen to what he's saying.
Pat was with me.
Don't
I got
listen.
sent home.
It's
That's
true.
because they were tired of you.
Yeah.
We need to find. Look, we need to find some way to get this guy out of here. Tell him he's got the wrong half of the Social Security card. Or something. Go ahead, tell him.
He's
Get
not
him
going
out
to
of
believe that.
here. Oh yeah, no, he'll believe it. Go ahead, tell him.
But I had to forge a document with my address on it.
You're a menace.
No, I don't.
You've got to get out of circulation.
I do not get any mail at my house.
You're,
Right.
So I had to prove
I
that
had no
I had to
utility
prove
bill.
that I lived there to get a utility bill. So I had to have PJ make a fake one. They fell for it.
They did.
I live there. It's on my driver's
There's a
license.
chance that's a federal crime.
Oh, sure.
God, I hope so.
The statute of limitations, which
Means
is
nothing
which is the
these days.
statute of a guy with a small penis.